What is up, my YouTube family? We are back again with another one. Look, Johnny Goble I keep going back to his videos because I keep finding more of them. He keeps actually just making fun of himself. At this point, that's what this is. I found this one. He goes after Ryan Upchurch and he actually taunts him at first. But this just shows this guy just could not get Ryan Upchurch's name out of his mouth. He continued to follow him. That's the reason why everybody started saying he was a stalker as far as on YouTube went. But as far as on everything else goes, this guy literally didn't have a life. He didn't work. He did nothing. So basically all he did was sit there and made fun of Ryan Upchurch, told him he was going to meet him to box him, told him that he was going to come to his town. That's what this video is about, is actually Ryan Upchurch letting him know that it's not okay to come to his town, basically. And that's the reason why Ryan Upchurch or Johnny Goble released this video, because you'll see the rest of this, there's like maybe 15 seconds of Goble and the rest is Ryan Upchurch. So should this really be Goble's video or should this be Ryan Upchurch's video? You know, we're not going to get into all that because we're not into, like, you know, trying to, you know, say who's owns who. That's not what we're here for. But anyways, guys, without further ado, guys, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe to the channel. That's highly appreciated. Without further ado, guys, let's continue.
You're mad. You're big mad. Johnny Goble.
Now, you tell me if somebody sends you a video and there you guys are beefing and somebody actually responds like that, you're big mad, you're mad. You tell me that that wouldn't actually set another person off to where, well, sometimes, you know, there is a fight. Sometimes there is a boxing match. Actually, Ryan Upchurch did show up and you literally didn't even show up. You drove by yelling and you got pulled over. And then, well, as we all know, you ran and dipped out. That's what you did. You didn't even show up to fight like you or box like you wanted to. Now, this was like 3 or 4 months ago, I do believe it was, roughly. I'm not good with dates, so don't quote me on that. But anyways, Ryan Upchurch has not pressed no charges on Dad Burn Johnny Goble at all. But we know if Johnny Goble comes back on the internet, what it's going to be like. That's what it's going to be. It's going to go right back to the same. He may come out, you know, like quieter and stuff, but he's literally going to go right back to the same thing. It got him views. His subscriber base stayed the same. Plain as his views on his videos went up. Plain and simple. And I know there's going to be some people say, oh, well, you're reacting to him. That's going to give him attention. Actually, I'm not reacting to him. I'm actually showing that Johnny Goble actually put together this and released it with just Ryan Upchurch talking, basically. That's the kind of person he is, and that's what he got him his subscribers. Anyways, let's continue.
Hey, you little bitch. The fuck happened to all that tough talk you was doing? All this, I'm gonna come to Nashville, and I'm gonna beat you up. Motherfucker, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't nothing but a big ass sissy. Motherfucker, and if you ain't, where in the fuck you at? With all this tough talk, how you can kick my ass. Well, come do it, motherfucker. You're only 3 hours away. And you know what? To everybody who's like, leave me alone, you're famous. Man, shut up. I'll bitch smack you too, motherfucker. Just because I'm...
You see, and that's where it gets hard at. You know, a lot of people think that famous people has bodyguards, needs bodyguards. A lot of people think that famous people, all they do is they work, sit at home, or they're on vacation. It's not like that, I'm sure. I'm sure that when people goes out and they actually go out to have, like whenever Church went to Florida, I'm sure it was more of a vacation to him. It was like a peace of mind. But when an artist sits down on a beach or sits down on a spot and gets an epiphany of a song in their head or writing in their head, then that's what actually, you know, clears it up and does other things. So that's what Church is saying is, look, basically, I'm an artist, but the artist is not in me right now, if that makes sense, because I want to beat your ass because of what you said to my sister and what you said to my mom. And that's with anybody. Anyways, guys, let's continue.
Fucking famous don't mean I can't take up for myself. What does me taking up for myself get cut off when I get too famous? Yeah, suck my ass. What it is, your ass done got scared, boy. You done said something about my mama, and now you're trying to talk to my underage sister. So you know when you get here, you're leaving with no goddamn teeth. That's why you ain't coming down here, bitch. And another thing, why are you trying to use the excuse that I have asthma for your
You know, it'd be really hard to actually put together a thing about, you know, like this with knowing that you are an artist and one wrong move could actually kind of hurt you. That would be hard because he says stuff about his mom, he says stuff about his sister, but Ryan Upchurch is like, if you come to my town, you're not going to leave with any teeth. And then you go to jail, and then you get, oh, Ryan Upchurch hit, blah, 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 so on. You know how media works. Media's all over that stuff. Some of it's real, some of it's fake. But that would just be hard as an artist to actually move around that, to actually do that stuff. But when someone says something about your mom or your sister, then we're on a whole nother level. And that's what Ryan Upchurch is saying here. And is that car you actually talked about? I think it is. Anyways, I like that car whenever he said that he felt something in it. In other words, a lot of people made fun of Ryan Upchurch about that whenever he said he felt vibrations and stuff. That's actually, some people connect with things. Some people connect with things that is, you know, something like a car, like anything you could hold, basically. It feels good. That's actually him connecting with that car. And I would have bought that car too, plain and simple, because it reminds me of the car on Sometimes They Come Back. That's what it reminds me of. So that's one of my favorite movies, and I liked it. So, and black and red is my favorite colors, plain and simple. But anyways, Ryan Upchurch is saying, look, I'm a star, but I'll still beat your ass. But you know how hard it would be to actually do that, to be able, you know, see people. And I don't know, I just find that kind of like wrong, I guess. I guess it should be moved differently as far as that goes. But this guy said something about his mom and sister. That's what puts him on the edge, and that's what some people means to do with artists. Look at Amber Heard. Look at her sister. They literally are doing this to rich people, not putting her in the same sequence as Upchurch or Goble, but that's what some people do to rich people, is puts them in that predicament to where they have to do something for themselves. That way they can sue them or get money. That's what they do. Anyways, guys, let's continue.
Your reason not coming down here. I'm not using that excuse. What the fuck? But yeah, you're a bitch. You ain't gonna do shit, motherfucker. You gonna sit in your goddamn room, play with your balls, and make it into the eyes. That's what you gonna do. Fuck boy. Hell, round up your crackheaded friends. Come down here. I'll fight all y'all motherfuckers. You could tell your ass ain't never fought nobody, motherfucker. Look at you. Look how big you are. Look how many times you've been to jail. And you're...
But Ryan, he was actually training for this. He was running, and he puffing on cigarette after cigarette. The little train that could is what I'm going to call him right now. Chugga, 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 chugga. The little train that could. That's what he's like. He's running, saying he's going to box, saying he's going to get Ryan in a ring, and he has a chance and he never happens. And then you have him running down the road with his dog with his cigarette out of his mouth, literally with like little train that could or would or should, and he does nothing. Anyways, guys, let's finish up this video. Let's see what else Ryan has to say. This should not be put on here. All the reason why Dad Burn did is because Ryan Upchurch was on here at over half the video talking. That's what brought him these views. Let's continue.
Still this big of a fucking sissy. You got your Nutter Butters stole all the time in fucking jail, didn't you?
Nutter Butters. Anyways, guys, look, Dad Burn is out. Ryan Upchurch, big. I've said it before, he's not blew up all the way. There's going to be a time to where Ryan Upchurch blows up, and I'm talking worldwide, which he already is, but I've asked people if they've known who he is in my state, and a lot of them said no. That's what goes to tell me that Ryan Upchurch has not blew up all the way. But when he does, Gobble's going to be big mad, because Gobble can't even go to one of his concerts. That's what he did to himself. Anyways, guys, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe to the channel is highly appreciated. Without further ado, guys, your boy Deuces is out. Thank you, guys.